this is Risha Walden with Walden Interiors. Today I want to give tips and ideas for designing a lake house. I love the lake. It's very different than the beach. It has a quieter vibe to it, and the ocean is constantly rolling. But a lake house, at night, it settles down. The lake becomes serene and calm, and you can hear the sounds of the loon or the bullfrog. These are all just, wonderful, natural joys of a lake house. And if you have a lake house and you want to design it to really bring out the natural beauty of the area in which you live, it's really, I think, key to think about using elements and items in your home that are whimsical. I like to use that word for lake homes, is whimsical. There's just a joy in that word, but there's also joy in using that design thought through your design in a lake house. We usually lake homes, but you might be lucky and live in a lake house year round. It's a retreat, a chance to get away from your regularly scheduled life. And now at your lake house, you want to have the opportunity to relax, to let go, and really enjoy the natural beauty in which you're surrounded with in a lake home. You have all the elements. You have the water, you have the sky, you have the forest. And so to create a design in your lake home that really represents all these elements, I like to think of whimsical pieces that can pull in those ideas and create the lake house for you. Now, the whimsy can be whether you're a traditional or a transitional or modern. It's just having that little piece of fun at the end. How do you do that? Well, it can be one way of being whimsical could be in the color and having those splashes of color that bring in the outside, the blue of the sky, the blue of the water, the green of the forest and the trees, or the pops of color with the flowers and the seasonal vegetation that can abound around a lake house, especially since it's wet. You get a plethora of different vegetation. So one way of bringing that whimsy is color. Another way to bring in the feeling and creating a lake house that is representative of the area that you have purchased your home in and living in is through the choices of art and decorative objects. So thinking about fun, relaxing, not structured pieces, and maybe in your art having a little more relaxed, more abstract, more representative of the area in which you live, or in decorative objects. Not getting caught up in the traditional pieces, not in crystal, but perhaps more in a ceramic with colors that it's not quite perfect. It's not quite, it's not like mechanically bound. So using whimsical pieces that, and they are whimsical because of the shape, because of the feature of them. They're not sharp, straight, perfectly symmetrical, but they have a little softness to them. So you could do that through color, like I said, in Whimsy, or in the decorative objects. And then another way of bringing in whimsy into your home is just allowing for those soft corners, for those soft elements to be in a lake house, to give you that feeling of comfortability, relaxation, welcoming. So using pieces that have rounded corners, if we're talking about upholstery pieces, looking at round tables, edges that are not sharply defined, these can give a softness to a lake house, making it more fun to be in. This I'm talking about in upholstery pieces, particularly where you have the softer arms, not the straight edge arms. And that can create a much warmer environment. I'm going to give you one more tip today, and that is bringing some of those natural elements into your home. So using wood, natural wood pieces in a table, and actually seeing the bark on the wood. So a live edge table, a side table that has where the legs are made of twigs or unfinished wood. Leaving the wood natural can really have that feel of the outside coming in. So these are some tips for you to think about if you have your lake house and you want to make it feel like the getaway lake house that you were looking to have when you purchased the home. I've got lots of tips. If you need any help, hey, put your questions below, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. That's what I do. I do interior designs in lots of different spaces, and I can help you with your space today.